Hello there, Libra. My name's Frankie. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and I'm an empath. This reading is for Libra for October of 2020. We are 10 months into the year. For everybody who's new out there, I pull 4 cards for the month. We use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull Angel card to hopefully bring everything together for us at the end of the reading. Now, I am an empath, so I have a weird speech pattern. I speak as if I'm you. So it makes all you Libras named Frankie for the time of the reading, I suppose. Now, look at your moon sign and rising sign. You get a more comprehensive view of the month. I don't think these cards are going to go week by week. I think they're going to blend in and out throughout the month, like an overall theme for the month. Now, I have a short message for us. And the message is like to look at our problems or our issues squarely in the eye, not to let anyone, not to let anyone goad us or push us into doing something that, saying something or doing something that we wouldn't or think we shouldn't do. So don't get pushed around. Listen to what Spirit is telling us inside, and also to listen to people's advice, but weigh it with our intuition. Like, what is right, what is wrong for me this month? It's going to be really important to us, I think. We have good words down here. They're intention, light, responsibility, tenderness, and healing. Now, before I start anything, I'm working on a new computer and I am really confused. So if I don't get it shut off at the right time or something, this is only the 4th video I've done on here because I lost Libra and Scorpio in the old computer. So I'm having a heck of a time getting used to it. Hopefully it'll eventually get simpler for me. Anybody who knows me knows I'm totally computer illiterate. So here we go. Our first card here on the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's an excellent card for us to have. This is going to be new success, new attainment, new enterprise, everything brand new. And Pentacles are earth plane energy. So Pentacles are money, capital, investments. It's a really positive card for us this month. It can mean success in any type of a new enterprise that we're thinking about or doing. We'd be involved in maybe like planting the seeds, probably planting seeds for some kind of new thing to get more money, more funds, more finance things going in our life, like anything that would increase our financial security is going to become extremely important to us this month. We actually have another card that's, believe is going to go directly with this card. We have one that's a little blip, but I don't even see it as a blip for us. This is excellent because this is prosperity that is coming towards us, which is excellent, excellent news. I don't know about the rest of you Libras, but all the virus and work shutdowns and things are tough for a lot of people out there right now. So maybe things are picking up, or I could have a new idea is what I'm going to say. Maybe have a new idea on how I heal or how I intend to, because we have the word intention down here, and responsibility, which I think is going to be our next card coming up here, is going to mean responsibility. So this is the key to this card, period, is being totally open to receiving. I'm going to be totally open this month to receiving the things that I want or the things that I need in my life to make me feel like feel right. I think this is the card that this card might here be the one that's gonna show us what that original message is, because it's the Four of Pentacles, so it's earth plane energy again. And this is when someone's like really who is holding on tight to whatever money that it is that they have in their hand, money, material goods, anything that we already have. Now, yeah, we might be feeling like we're going to be threatened with some kind of a loss, something like that, maybe closely guarding everything that we have. Usually he's sitting, got his feet on the pentacles and everything's on the pentacles, not letting go of anything for any reason. But with that original message, it kind of makes a lot more sense, doesn't it? That maybe people are trying to get us to do something, get involved in something. We're afraid we're going to lose out or have a little bit of a mess in our lives. A little bit of a mess is what I want to say. If I made a decision or if I made some kind of choice that was irresponsible, just irresponsible is the way they're saying, just because someone else wants me to. So we might be afraid of change that's involved with this card, but we might simply be happy right exactly where we are, and we don't want to give anything up. But change is part of our lives, no matter what we think. And in this day and age, in this 2020, things change dramatically, I think, every single day. So it's part of life. We have to be able to accept it. We have to know that it's going to come. But what I'm hearing in my head, accept it. No, it's going to come because it's part and parcel of life. But why can't I be the one that makes the change, institutes the change is the word I want to say. Why can't I be the one that institutes this change out of my choice? Not out of a choice that someone else has made for me. Might want to think about those words there that they're telling us, because our next card here is fire energy. It's the Queen of Rods, so it's going to be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, male or female, if it's someone who's outside of me. If it is a person, right? If it's a person in my life, someone who's outside of me. Now think about this with that, don't let anyone goad me into things also. Some of us might be called to stand up and hold this Queen of Rods energy in ourselves, because Queen of Rods is a person in a position of authority who likes to shine in their everything that they do, in their personality, everything. Warm, generous, loving, honorable, intelligent. That kind of explains it. Friendly. The advice they give us is well worth taking. They can usually be, they are always, usually when it's upright like this, a loyal confidant. So someone I could totally trust that would provide me like with really valuable advice about money, because they're a really good money manager. So it's, whatever they tell me was well worth taking. So if it isn't a person in our lives, it means whatever it is we're working on or going towards, any kind of business venture that we're planning, even if it's a change of a new job, because rods are usually business finance. So let's say it's a change of job. This would be the right exact time to take it. So it's an indication also that we have the qualities, an indication that we actually have the qualities we need in order to succeed. So this is excellent energy for all of us. You think about it, we got all this new financial beginning here, energy with this new financial beginning. We also have the energy of, really wise financial advice. along with the card that they usually call the miser. But maybe I'm not being a miser. Think about it like that. Maybe I'm not being a miser. Maybe I'm not being cheap. Maybe I'm making responsible choices based on my own intention, like our words down here. Based on my own intention, because what do we get next? The Fool card. I think this is excellent. When you see the way these cards came out, you're going to think so too. Look at this poor little guy. He's usually walking. He has one foot out in midair, stepping right off the cliff. Not looking. His little dog's going right with him. He has a sandwich on his back, and he's doing what he wants to do. So this is us, totally out of sync with the rest of the world, but it's in a positive way. It's in a really good way. We might want to go out on our own. We might just full speed ahead, or we might somehow feel like we are isolated from the group energy, like what everybody else wants us to do, like, or being a loner, like no one believes in what we're doing. So our experience of whatever the heck's going on, because we're all individual Libras, our individual experience, right, of a situation is totally different than anyone else's around us. They just don't see it through our eyes. So we're marching to the beat of a different drummer, and we are. And that would be like the end of it. We need to honor it. We need to honor the beat of the different drummer, for it's the beat of our authentic, true personhood is the word they're saying. I don't know what a personhood is. Personhood coming through, trying to get our attention. It's like, heads up, Libra, pay attention to me. What is it that you really need or want out of me? How are you and I, you and the Fool energy, going to move forward together? But we have the word responsibility down here. And we also have, it said, listen to my intuition, but also listen to my advisors. So I weigh everything, and if it's a responsible action, I take it and I go do it. So there could be risk with the Fool this time around, but I think that there isn't. But because the Four of Pentacles is in there, and that original message about not letting anybody goad me into making snap decisions, choices that I wouldn't even normally make, say things I wouldn't even normally do because someone else wants it from me. Because our next card here, if I don't knock my computer off of 2 books that it's sitting up on, you ought to see this. Underneath it, it says Technical Drawing, 7th edition. It's probably a book from 1977 with my luck. We got another major arcana. Almost at the end of the tarot, we have the Fool, and the only one that comes after the Judgment card is what? The Wheel of Fortune. And so, or the World card. Where am I getting Wheel of Fortune? I want us to get good fortune too. There you go. I have a plan, game plan for us all. This is when we've had a wake-up call from the universe, and we're about to step into a new phase, a totally new phase of our maturing process. Basically, you know, like our life's all settled. We'd be letting things like grow and mature at a pace that's reasonable and not trying to rush or hurry up the process in any manner, because we would feel like we are being guided by our higher power, and that's really important. We'd feel faith in that realization. We'd feel faith in our intuition this month. So a new phase of our life is coming into being. That's exactly like our Ace of Pentacles. I'm thinking for most of us, it's going to be around business, financial stuff. So the Judgment card is a tree that has sat there, has grown, waited. It's the product of its maturity, waits through all the seasons until the fruit's ripe, and then it's ready to pick. So we'll get important news with this that will prove beneficial to us. We can acquire new knowledge that will bring us a sense of like fulfillment. If we've been sick, health can improve with this judgment card. So, and we have the word healing down here. All of our problems can be solved when we get this type of energy coming up for us. So I think this month for us is going to be really important. Not making snap decisions. You know, listening to what others say, because we have the Queen of Rods in here, but weighing it. And is this advice go right with my intention of what I'm doing in my own life? So in a manner of speaking, I think we're really starting this month out on a really, how do I want to put it, strong journey of conscious manifestation. And what we decide to do, right, whatever it is that we're going to decide for ourselves to do, and we will decide for ourselves with the Ace of Pentacles and the Fool. So whatever it is we're going to decide to do that's going to make others look at us like, Libra's crazy, we're going to do it. I think we're going to weigh in, listen to others, right? Nobody's going to push me. And when I decide, I will decide as it fits with my intention. And if it's my feeling that this is a responsible action, I'm committing to it. So whichever way I decide is what it is. I guess your angel card here. Oh gosh, change in direction. We are going to do what it is we want to do. It says, changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to be open, to open your heart to love and our guidance. You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcome you desire. I think we're jumping off the bridge is what I just heard in my mind. It's like, well, us Libras are jumping right off the bridge this month. It says, or off the mountain, sorry. This card signifies you've had a change of heart that has altered the direction of your life in a positive way. Your old ways of living are no longer of interest to you, and you find yourself avoiding friends and pastimes that previously attracted you. You desire a lifestyle and a career that'll better fit your new interests and passions. The angels are guiding you through this time of transition. The law of attraction ensures that you will manifest wonderful new opportunities and new relationships. You're starting a new phase in your life. The birth of a new project is in the works. Pregnancy, that's what I didn't say. All aces can mean pregnancy. The change in direction card can mean pregnancy too, or adoption of a child. A new element in your life is a blessing, even if it doesn't make sense right now. There we go, Libra. Well, that's our reading for this month. I want to tell you all thank you for your likes, shares, your subscribes, and for your comments. I read each and every one of them, and I really appreciate them. If anybody wants to know more about me, or if you just want to go neb about me, or obviously if you need to set an appointment with me, all of the information for doing that is down below the screen over at the website. Also over at the website's 2 short videos. One explains the prayer class I put out there for you, and the others, one is the sutra classes that I put out. The prayer class is 2.5 hours long, explains how you format prayers, why you do them the way you do. Sutras are simple thought forms put in a meditation. It'll take you 5 minutes a day. It enhances the clear perceptions dramatically. So that's videos, explain them, little ones, over at the website. So to everybody I've met through 4 whole years of doing YouTubes, and all of you I've met through 32 years of doing this work, I want to tell you all it's been an honor, privilege, and a pleasure to serve you. Hopefully I'll see you back here next month. Only if I can get the computer to turn off, so I'll try pushing the button.